in this first quarter. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. Fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. When you look at the Saints defense,
they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep. On second down, here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Alontae Taylor. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Here's Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him, and I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Throwing on third, Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And in for the Lions, touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Saints up here 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
93. 93.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Marquise Brown was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on the first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Isaac Yedem picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with the pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Blake grouping now for the extra point. Now this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. Blake grouping now for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied at 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
There's a nice move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Back to throw. Goff. 20. And this one is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On second down, here's Gibbs.
Breaks through the contact. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. In motion right here comes Johnson. On second down, here's Miller. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Now this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, and maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now is Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. Carr to throw on 2nd down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Touchdown! Taysom Hill, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Groupie able to add the PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be. And
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. That time he took a little bit of a shot off the run-pass option.
But you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to draw the defenders closer to the line of scrimmage with the fake inside. And when he stepped back, he thought he might have had that. Instead, they played it awfully well. Incomplete pass downfield.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one. Ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On second down, here's the option. Off the option, here's Gibbs.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
And he's finally shoved out all the way up at midfield. 121 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. Motion man left, Peoples-Jones. Counter play, here's Gibbs. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Goff now to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 51 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
And Carr's going to keep it himself. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety.
Normally we think about big swings and scores before a half. We think offense, but this time their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake. Carr. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Carr to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 76 yards. And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead. Here's Groovy for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. After the touchdown, here's Groovy to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Goff on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Throwing again is gone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Here's Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
And the tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Now a 2nd and 6.
Carr going to throw.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half.
Here's Miller on the read option. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Carr. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Saints. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
They'll try and run it in with Miller. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they'll begin by running the option.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there, and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Gibbs straight ahead. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 138 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Goff now looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions get a bit closer.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Johnson.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. A shotgun handoff now to Miller.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Touchdown! Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The point after, good by Groupie.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond now.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Off play action. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Down the left sideline. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 77 yards. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Back now here live in New Orleans, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Lynn Bowden. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Play action. Now it's Carr. He completes it to Olave. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are right back in this football game. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Goff now looks to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
156 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Play action. It's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Williams loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr.
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's good for us Saints. Put that down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Carr now to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Carr. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are right back in this football game. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now Goff.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Now Goff.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Rolling to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The Lions move there, look like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
109 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've...
He's got him in, complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Quickly able to add the PAT. And make this
It's a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
There he goes, left side.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
Groupie for the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Taken at about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
They need 12 here. It's third down. Looking to throw. Hooker.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now it's Miller running right. Down right around the 25. Again, it's Miller. And he tried to bounce it outside, but